To get some sense of, I guess, how much the writers listened to the performance. I mean, when you first looked at Claire, she was someone else's idea on paper. But when you read her now and you play her now, to what extent can you detect that she's become very heavily informed by you and what you've kind of brought to her, particularly physically? I think there's a huge physicality.
I would say that that was something that wasn't written in it. Claire was talky and anxious, and when I first sort of met her and was introduced to her as a character, over time, where I've realized that I've started to influence the character, I cannot tell a joke to save my life. They'll write a joke and it'll be in the table read and then it's gone. I think originally Claire was very talky, but over time they've written less and less. Sometimes I'll look at what she's saying and the words are fewer, but they let me do more physical stuff and more, I get to make more funny faces. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they leave it in. And for some reason that's working and I'm okay with that.
As a family unit, how hard do you guys have to work to kind of hold your real family unit together in terms of being a functioning cast and keeping, I guess, the chemistry, those relationships that we see on screen, they depend enormously on kind of chemistry that works.
We get along really well, and the advantage of being an ensemble is frequently I'm only working with Ty or, just the Dunphys, or maybe I'll have a storylines with just Eric or Jesse or something like that. So those scenes when we are all together and we're having a party at Jay and Gloria's or we're all doing something, they are not everyday occurrences. So we do get excited. And the ADs have to yell at us to shut up and stop talking and socializing. And we really do have that sense of fun. We don't have long days. We don't have long episodes. So we don't spend enough time with each other to discover that we don't like one another. So we still get very excited to see each other.